Hello everyone, welcome back. So in the last episode we started to set up coal liquefaction close to a uranium patch so that we can produce sulfuric acid to be used for mining of uranium. I went to get some electric furnaces because we're going to smelt the iron that we need for the sulfuric acid right on site. So I picked up the furnaces and I'm just heading back to the area. So let me get this train out of the way. And I'm gonna park it right here. And let's put another signal here. There. Okay, so this was a train carrying ore, which made its way back. So we've got ore here. We'll set up the furnaces. We only need 1 iron per second, which is why 4 furnaces ought to do the trick. They take 3.5 seconds each. Okay, and a yellow inserter on each is enough to keep them going. And I just coincidentally had these belts lined up like perfectly, which I'm very happy about. Okay, and now we're making acid, and this is like all pretty self-contained, which I think is pretty cool. We are using productivity modules on these 3 units. I'm not going to bother putting speed on unless we need it. Our coal liquefaction is doing great. Petroleum tank is almost full. And we're not accumulating oil, so I think we've got the proper ratios. That's not good. Okay. Looks like I'm going to need to do some clearing out of biters sometime in the near future. For now, it looks like we're okay. Alright. Yeah, so we've got almost a full tank of petroleum. The light oil is all being converted. Heavy oil is still below the 150 threshold that we set. We want to make sure we have enough heavy oil to circle back into the liquefaction process. And that's fine. We're making plenty of steam. So this looks pretty good. I think we're in good shape here. Let me put a little balancer on the output here. Just because I'd like these miners to be depleting coal at the same rate on both sides of the belt. Okay, and then finally, let's put in some defenses. So we'll put a couple turrets down there. We'll put a couple here. You know, I'm just going to put them scattered around the perimeter here, wherever we have power pole coverage. And I try to put them close to the other equipment so that the biters can't get us around on it. What do we have in here? Oh yeah. And the other good thing about having coal here is that we can use some of it to feed our train stop. So let's put coal in, not to exceed 150. because I think that's all that we need to fill a train. And then we just need some more RoboPort coverage. That looks like as good a spot as any. Okay, and then we'll put a requester chest here. Requesting coal. Well, we'll get wood as well. Yeah, I think that's fine. And I'm gonna. Oh, looks like I need another requester, another RoboPort over here as well. So I'll just set that there. There we go. Okay, and I've got 18 logistics bots in this network. I don't think I need that many, since this is all that they're going to be doing. So I'll just leave like 5, and I'll take the rest home with me. Alright, and we're good on radar coverage. I will need a radar further south when we set up the uranium mine. Okay, so let's put... We'll put a couple turrets here. And we'll put a couple there. And these guys... Oh wow, we still have gun turrets down here. So let's replace that. With lasers. And those have lasers. Okay, so I think we're all set here. Now let's go check out our uranium patch. I'm gonna clear a narrow path through the trees here. And then we'll clear out the patch itself. Okay, and we've got biters down there, so let's take a look. Let me put a few repair packs in here while we're at it. Okay. Yep, so let's run power. And we also need to run our pipeline of acid. Okay, so let's figure out where that's going to go. I think right there looks fine. Dang it. Actually, let's put a pump there. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now, where do we want this uranium to go? I think we can bring it up by belt. And we can load it here. Let's see if I can make another station. Yeah, and I'll just put another station here. And we'll call this uranium load 1. Alright, so now you go to uranium load 1 so I can see where you line up. Thank you very much. And we're going to load over here. I think I'm just going to use one car. And we probably don't even need that many. Let's just do 4. And the advantage of 4 is that it makes it easy to balance it out. All right, and I'm back. I had to pause to take a phone call. All right, so let's finish setting up our ore train. All right, and we're just barely inside here enough that we can refuel here as well. Okay, so now we need to set up our miners and run a belt. 1 red belt is all we need to keep our processing busy back at the main base. I do want to clear that biter nest out, so let's do that before we start mining. Bring down some power for laser turrets, and then we're going to try out our nice new shotgun. So I'll put this here to kind of back me up. That's my retreating position. Nice. Yeah, I still don't really want to take these guys on directly. The spitters are... oh my god. Yeah, and there's a lot of worms there. Okay, so... the shotgun is not going to be my first weapon of choice. Except just to clean up like that. Hey, there's copper here. Cool. We'll probably need to come and get this copper at some point. Although that's a pretty small patch. At this stage of the game, I'm inclined just to keep going farther out so we can get bigger and bigger patches that we can set up and are going to last for a while. Okay. I don't even think I'm going to need to saturate this belt. So let's just do like 8 miners aside. I think that'll give us all the uranium we can handle. Wow, that worked out just awesomely. Okay, now I'm going to get myself out of the way. And we'll go get these miners powered up. Okay, we need the acid. Whoops. I don't think I need that many lights. sure we're getting enough acid. Looks like we are. This seems slower than regular ore. Mining power 3 and mining speed 0.5. Mining power 3, mining speed 0.5. So I guess that's the same speed as coal. Alright, well, that should be good enough. Okay, yeah, let's get another signal over here. Okay. Yeah, and I'm not doing any balancing or anything here just because the throughput over here is not too critical. Alright, so let's set up our uranium train. And alright, uranium load 1. Okay, and then we'll do our top tier of shotgun damage. On the final base, I'm probably not going to do any military research. I mean, we'll leave it open as a possibility, but okay, so let's go back to the base. Oh, I need to put some defenses down there. Don't want to forget that. Alright, let's see if there's any other... Yeah, there are no other nests really anywhere close by, so that should be fine. Let's see how our supply of acid is. Yeah, we're not even putting a dent. Okay. Yeah, so this is probably not going to be consuming a whole lot of resources. All right. Let's go back to the base, to construction, and then we'll set up the unload for the uranium. So to do that, I'm probably going to need some more track. One stack ought to do. I'll need another stop, and everything else I think I'm all set. Okay. I'll wait for these bots to give me what they want to give me. I forgot to put the radar down. I think I need to make myself a checklist or something. Okay. So, I have 2 of these machines dedicated to processing uranium. I think I ought to have more than that. Looks like our local coal supply is just about run dry. Got like these random red belts here and there. Okay. So maybe we can run a branch off of this coal line to bring in the uranium. And since I think there's only going to be... There ought to be only one uranium train, so... I'll disable this station when there's no need for more uranium. Okay. Let's remove this. I don't need that anymore. I knew it was going to do that. Okay. It would be nice to have some landfill, but I guess it's not that critical right now. Okay, so let's come out here. I want to try to get out here, get unloaded, and merge back in. No. Let's do it on the other side. I don't want to get in the way of the copper trains. There we go. Let's see. So perhaps we can come out here. No, let's try to come off a different line. I don't want to start clogging things up over here. This whole part of the rail system is really just kind of a mess. The way that I've got copper and iron unloading, I should really just... Yeah, I'm going to need to redo all this at some point. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. All right, so here's a exit. All right. If I exit there, can I use that for the copper? Yes, I can. Okay. So let me put a signal there, and then we'll put chain signals. Okay. And then I can use this for the uranium unloading without interfering with the copper. The only problem with this is that the uranium will then have to unload. It'll have to get back on the track through the copper train. Or does it? I think that'll be okay. Okay. Yeah, so let's have this go. Let's have this go straight. Okay. And then how can we join up here? I don't think this is a standard exit. No, it's not. Okay, let's tear this up. Get rid of all that. Get rid of that chain signal. And let's set this up properly. I think I might have made that one from scratch or something. There we go. Okay, and I think we've got some superfluous signals here. We don't need that. Okay, that is extra. That's weird. Oh, okay. That's what I had to do to make this connect over here. Alright, so we need regular signal there. And then I want chain signals here and here. This can be a regular signal. Right. Okay. All right, we're making progress. All right, so this is going to be uranium unload. All right, so let's add our train. Where's the... Is that our uranium train? I think it must be. Yeah, that's uranium train. Okay. So that one's going to have uranium load 1 until full. And then uranium unload until empty. Go. Alright, so we should be on its way. Okay, so now we can set it up to unload. And again, I'm just going to do 4, since we don't need huge quantities of material. And And that's very easy to balance like that when you only have 4. Alright, could we just pick one of these? There we go. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we could come across here. Okay, let's there we go. Nope. That's the wrong side. Needs to come up over here. That's the input. Okay. And we're processing uranium again. Let's make 2 more of those. I need concrete. Whoa, not that much concrete. All right, and I need some iron. All right, so shotguns are at maximum capacity now. Let's research tanks. Let's do something more interesting. $20,000 for nukes. Yeah, that's a little much. All right, so let's start maxing out our laser turrets. That's something that's actually useful. I'll do all the other stuff when we run out of more useful things to do. Doing a little home improvement here. There we go. All right, so let's get these other 2 set up, and I'll just set them up on the other side. We could put speed modules in these guys just to help them along. Yeah, I don't think we necessarily need productivity. We just need to crank through it. So I'm happy with speed modules on that. Okay, and that'll help us start to get our ratio back above 13:1. Yeah, this one I repurposed just to do the processing of the used fuel cells. Okay, well, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.